Anyone who would try to claim that there is not a duplicitous hypocrisy in politics would seriously need a psychological evaluation. Let's take a look at the most recent examples. This past weekend, we had former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson make this statement about Senator Ted Cruz of Texas.
I don't think he should be defined as a Hispanic. He's a politician from Texas.
As well, South Carolina Democrat Party Chairman Dick Harpootlian offered that South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley should be sent back to wherever the hell she came from. Now, I recall referring to the philosophy of governance that is contrary to that of our constitutional republic, and that you should take it the hell out of America. And the left-wing progressive media went crazy. I made that statement at the Palm Beach County GOP Lincoln dinner back in February of 2012. But how is it that a state party chairman can call for the female governor to be sent back to wherever she came from, and there is no outrage? And just so everyone knows, Governor Haley is from South Carolina, and she is a Clemson University graduate. As well, why would Bill Richardson make such an insidious comment as to redefine who Senator Ted Cruz is? See, if anyone wants to know how the left runs politics these days, just read Saul Alinsky's book, Rules for Radicals. Alinsky is from Chicago, but oops. Chris Matthews said that even saying the word Chicago inferred racism. Well, Mr. Tingle Up My Leg certainly exemplifies that which I am addressing in this commentary. Alinsky's rules are all about aggressive attacks upon one's opponent, not focusing on issues. It is about delegitimizing the political opposition by way of personal attacks, and truth does not figure into that equation. Back during Black History Month in 2012, a blog site called Freewood Post ran a story of an interview between myself and CNN's John King. The interview was entitled, West, I'm Black by birth, not by choice. Of course, the internet blew up, and the hate mails that ensued were truly ugly, horrible, and vicious. The problem is the interview never occurred. The story was all made up. The quotes from me did not have any quotations. And at the end of the story, in small print, there was the disclaimer of this being satire. You think anyone read to the bottom? Heck, I had all my buddies from the military and other friends call and say, brother, I know you did not say this crap. And they did not use that word. And of course, I told them the truth. The question they then asked, why would anyone take the time to make up this story? And again, that was not the word they used. It is simple. I had to be demonized and delegitimized, which is exactly what Governor Richardson sought to do with Senator Cruz. See, Richardson is a liberal progressive Hispanic, and he knows the popularity of Ted Cruz, a conservative Hispanic. So in order to defeat him, he castigated him as not really being Hispanic. I have had the monikers Uncle Tom, sellout, Oreo, traitor, all of these epithets hurled at me on countless occasions. Deneen Borelli has written about what it means to be a black conservative in her book, Backlash. Imagine if a white male Republican state chairman were to make a speech and tell, let's see, Susan Rice, or Valerie Jarrett, any prominent liberal minority female to go back to wherever the hell she came from. What would be the response from the mainstream media? See, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas hit it on the head on 9 April at a speech at Duquesne University.
I knew that it would have to be a black president who was approved by the elites, the media, because anybody they didn't agree with, they would take apart. And that will happen with virtually, you pick your person, any black person who says something that is not the prescribed things that they expect from a black person will be picked apart.
Justice Thomas surmised accurately that President Obama basically gets the pass from the white liberal progressive elites and the media accomplices because he prescribes to the right ideas, their ideas. There is nothing more threatening to the white liberal elite establishment than a minority conservative, and they will go to any length to destroy that individual. But what is worse, they will employ minority liberal gatekeepers to attack that individual as well, to delegitimize that person in their own community. The media must re-examine itself and see that the hypocrisy is no longer hidden. Matter of fact, it has become absolutely corrupt and almost criminal. To believe that someone would fabricate a story in order to destroy someone's character is reprehensible. But hey, it keeps working. What does that say about the competence of the American electorate? See, Ted Cruz is Hispanic. Nikki Haley is Indian. I am black. And all we want is better and quality representatives for our respective ethnic communities. But first and foremost, we want that which is great and exceptional for our country, America. The comments of Bill Richardson and Dick Harpootlian are disgusting, but we understand and recognize the tactic. And in recognizing the tactic, it just emboldens those of us who are minority conservatives to stand even stronger. The next generation of Americans will need those of us who are so vehemently attacked to never stand down. We are being watched in order to encourage the future Clarence Thomas, Ted Cruz, and Nikki Haley's. As for me, see, I will never forget the words I learned from former Marine First Sergeant Jim Reifinger. If you ever find yourself in a fair fight, it is because your tactics suck. Well, I ain't gonna fight the Alinskyeites with fairness.